Hey yo, what's good? You know who it is. Super Johnny B 420, aka Sharp Johnny B 420, aka Johnny B, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna try to not make this a rant, but I just seen something on the news that kind of bothered me, and it didn't bother me for the man's actions, even though that a little bit disgusts me. But I kind of understood why, and the reasoning behind it bothered me a lot. There was this man who held up on Wells Fargo by a bomb, saying that he had a bomb strapped to him, and he forced the news to cover him. And when he was talking about how he's a vet. There's actually documents proving that he was in the vet, served in Iraq, but how pretty much he lost it. He had nothing else. You know what I mean? And all he wanted was his money and all that, and how he was making $820, but they would not send him his last check, and he's trying to survive. He was trying to survive off of off the last little bit that he actually had, but he got kicked out of his home, having no food, having no place to go, and it ended off where they said that he let them go, like, so I'm taking that he came to his senses, let him go. Cops busting in through the wall of the bank, and he committed suicide by cop. Now, I understand why the cops did it. I have no problem with that. You know what I mean? Congratulations to the cop. It was a hostage situation. You had to take care of the situation. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not justifying it too. Let me get this out of the picture too. I'm not justifying what the man did, because that's fucked up. No matter what situation, you should never put somebody else's life at risk. You know what I mean? But why I said I understand and why I'm upset right now is because this been going on for about, if I'm right, about like 5, 6 years, with the whole VA and not helping the soldiers. Soldiers coming home with mental illnesses, with physical illnesses, who can't afford their own apartment, can't afford food, who can't, you know what I mean? Pretty much in a fucked up situation after serving the country, after risking their lives for our freedom. And it pisses me off because, yes, I have never served. I went to a military school. Okay. Yeah, my grandfather, he served in Vietnam. My brother served in Iraq. And the thing about it, the stories he told me about it, our government is fucking them up too. You know what I mean? It's not just the mental from dealing with the stressful environments. Our government has a smart piece involved with it. You know what I mean? I'll let him tell it because that's his story. Beside the point, what bothers me about this is we see this where our soldiers, men, women, black, white, Asian, Latino, who gives a fuck about race, creed, gender, fucking who you want to fuck. But we see them come home after serving their time, risking their lives, and nobody does nothing about it. You know what I mean? Why are VA still having support put into in their insurance? How come our government don't bring that up? But let's talk about this. But our media is so fucking quick to throw up Trump throwing up an old WrestleMania meme with CNN on there. And with that, that pisses me off. You know what I mean? We have bigger issues that we need to take care of. This man, yes, he lost his life because he made a stupid decision. And honestly, tell you the truth, I understand. It's justified that he lost his life because he put somebody else's lives in risk. Two women, he held at hostage. But the point being is, the situation could have been avoided a long fucking time ago if the VA would have stepped up and start helping out the people that came home. The people would have bring this up more than some bullshit social justice warrior school bullshit. We keep seeing videos of people bringing up dumb shit when there are issues at home that really need to be addressed. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying this as somebody who sits back and I just watch and I just see that we have lost soldiers off of mental illnesses in America. Not only that, people have suffered from PTSD. You know what I mean? Not only that, we have people who or really is homeless. Not them bullshit motherfuckers who, who be like, I'm homeless, I need money, and next thing you know, they go, when they get like a stack, they get themselves like a bottle, and then they hop in a car, and then they drive to the next location, but they're in a nice ass car. We ain't talking about that. Or they have a home. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about people, our vets, that are coming home, and they're stranded. And our government don't give a fuck about them. And it's starting to feel like the citizens don't even give a fuck about them. But we are so fucking quick to fucking throw barbecues in their name and Memorial Day and stuff like that. Now, I know what you're going to say. What have you done? I have donated money to the VA. Yes, I have donated money to the Veterans Association so I can try to do something. I don't know what comes from it. I don't know if they're just using it to pay off, the people who are in those different positions. I don't know if they're using it to help the soldiers. But I have thrown money up because of the simple fact I'm sick and tired of watching our soldiers come home and struggle. I bet everybody who knows somebody who have served and went overseas have some type of story or something that really is affecting them. And for the simple fact, it feels like nobody even cares about it, or not even if nobody cares about it, that, our government don't care about to do anything about it, is bothersome. So I just wanted to, you can say it's a rant, but I just wanted to get that off my chest because I just sat back and I just watched the story on the news and they played it off like nonchalant that this man risked his life. You actually heard him out of his own mouth talking about how he's about to get kicked out, how he lost it all, how they're not going to give him his last check or anything, how he pretty much got fucked. And knowing that he served in Iraq, we've seen the stories. If you watch the news, you've seen the Iraq and Iran stories. It's not that long ago. And just to now sit back and hear all these stories about how vets can't even pay their medical bills, can't even get a doctor if they have a cold because of the simple fact that they can't afford it. We see vets coming home with mental disabilities that can't even get right treatment because they can't afford it. So they going crazy, and worse the worst, getting killed, or worse the worst, something happened to kill themselves. And something happens, We see this. And it's just aggravating. Like, how can you justify this? So, yeah. That's all I have to say about it. It's just, my condolences go out to his family. That's fucked up. Shit needs to be done. 9 out of 10 shit ain't gonna be done. 9 out of 10, I'm just another person who probably is ranting about how our vets, our soldiers, the men and women who came home, who needs to come home, how they keep getting fucked and nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? So, alright, I'm out. Peace.